Imagine being caught in the crossfire of conflict, where the simple act of leaving your home becomes a perilous journey. Evacuating residents from conflict zones not only tests the limits of human courage, but also exposes the complexities and dangers inherent in such operations. In the heart of conflict zones, where artillery fire and airstrikes turn familiar streets into war zones, the Russian authorities have faced immense challenges in orchestrating evacuations. These operations often unfold under the grim shadow of urgency and fear. Initially, the focus falls on the besieged areas where civilians are trapped without basic necessities like power or water. Take, for instance, the city of Mariupol, which experienced severe devastation. The city's infrastructure was crippled, leaving residents without essential services and making the logistics of evacuation not just necessary, but critically urgent. As the conflict intensified, Russian forces were reported to have struck evacuation points in Kyiv suburbs, tragically resulting in civilian casualties. Among these were a family with 2 children, a stark reminder of the indiscriminate nature of war. The challenges of evacuation are further compounded when considering vulnerable populations. In a distressing incident, a care home in Kharkiv, housing 330 adults and children with disabilities, was bombed. Only 63 residents were successfully evacuated, leaving the fate of the remaining 267 uncertain. This incident highlights the dire need for accessible evacuation plans that cater to everyone, regardless of their physical abilities. Moreover, the pressure exerted by Russian authorities in occupied Ukrainian territories illustrates another dimension of these challenges. Residents were reportedly made to sign waivers, absolving Moscow of any liability should they choose to stay. Approximately 70,000 people in the Zaporizhzhia region faced such dilemmas, torn between the risks of staying and the uncertainties of evacuation. These evacuation efforts are not just about moving people from one place to another. They are fraught with moral and ethical considerations, logistical nightmares, and the constant threat of violence. Each decision carries weight, each delay has consequences, and the stakes are invariably high. In summary, the evacuation of residents in conflict zones like those in Russia and surrounding areas is a complex and hazardous endeavor. It is a task that involves not only the strategic and efficient movement of people, but also a deep understanding of human suffering and resilience. The ongoing challenges highlight the need for comprehensive strategies that prioritize human life and dignity in the midst of chaos. As the world watches, the hope remains that lessons learned will lead to better preparedness and response in future conflicts, wherever they may arise.